So you've written when reporting on Steve Jobs, Woz told you that the big question to ask was, did he have to be so mean, so rough and cruel, so drama addicted? What is this answer for Steve Jobs? Did he have to be so cruel?
For Jobs, I asked Woz at the end of my reporting, because that's what he said at the beginning. We're doing the launch of, I think, the iPad 2, it may have been. Steve is emaciated because, he's been sick. And so I say to Woz, what's the answer to your question? And he said, well, if I had been running Apple, I would have been nicer to everybody. Everybody got stock options. We've been like a family. And then I don't know if you know Woz, but he's like a teddy bear. He paused, he smiled, and he said, but if I had been running Apple, I don't think we would have done the Macintosh or the iPhone. So, yeah, you have to sometimes be rough. And Jobs said the same thing that Musk said to me, which is he said, people like you love wearing velvet gloves. Now, I don't know that I've worn velvet gloves often, but you like people to like you. You like to sweet talk things. You sugarcoat things. He says, I'm just a working class kid and I don't have that luxury. If something sucks, I got to tell people it sucks, or I got a team of B players. Well, Musk is that way as well. And it gets back to what I said earlier, which is, yeah, I probably would wear velvet gloves if I could find them at my haberdasher. And I do try to sugarcoat things. But when I was running CNN, it needed to be reshaped. It needed to be broken. It needed to have certain things blown up. And I didn't do it, so bad on me. But it made me realize, okay, I'll just write about the people who can do it.
Well, that thing of saying, I think probably both of them, but Elon certainly saying things like that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I've heard Jeff Bezos say that. I've heard Bill Gates say that. I've heard Steve Jobs say it. I've heard Steve Jobs say it about a smoothie. They were making it a Whole Foods or something. I mean,